to give you the first question, brother. Throw it out there.
I'm gonna start this off right. I'm gonna go right to Phil. Speak to the champion. Phil, 3-time Mr. Olympia, you come in here, you get your 4th title. We had a conversation last year at this very same time on this stage about a guy that's coming to defeat you. He signed the poster last year as the 2013 Mr. Olympia. Now, yesterday, Mr. Greene signed the poster again with the 2014 Mr. Olympia. What does Phil Heath say to that?
Oh man. First of all, just want to say thank you all for coming out. I mean, this is amazing. It's definitely because of you all that have made this event possible. I heard that we have a capacity crowd out here. I can't really see, but I mean, it looks to me that there's not a seat in the house. So I mean, you know, thank you all for coming. It really means a lot to not just myself, but all these amazing athletes. With that said,
answer the question.
I mean, let's be serious. I mean, having you learn from last year what you did, and let's be serious. I mean, all jokes aside, there's been 13 Mr. Olympias. They've all had the right, you know, they've earned that right to be able to write that on anything. So don't disrespect the game. The people that root for you, that root for that type of behavior, I just don't understand it. It's just ridiculous. But the greatest thing about it, the cool thing about it is that just like I said last year, you know, I'll be able to write that 4-time on Sunday, and it's going to do really good. It's going to feel real nice.
You're gonna retire.
Retire? Who's that?
Oh, Mr. George Farrah.
Oh gosh.
Speak up.
This guy? This guy? Oh man, this is. So, you know, real quick, we won't address these guys. I mean, I'm going to address my trainer, Hani Rambod. And, you know, Hani and I have, you know, worked together for quite some time. And this gentleman has not lost an Olympia since, I want to say 2009. He's done a great job getting guys like myself, you know, in perfect shape. And that's what we intend to do, you know, tomorrow night. Enough trash talk. I mean, we've done our talk and we've earned 3 Sandals. I mean, to your 0, George. So, I mean, you need to just sit back, relax, and let the Sandals talk, man. Get out of here.
All right, Kai Greene, the Predator. You've heard the champ speak. Phil, he feels disrespected. You have desecrated the title of Olympia champion by writing it in advance. Did you not learn your lesson from last year, Kai?
Wow. This is wonderful. Thank you everyone for coming out and supporting us today. This is really big. This is an amazing weekend we have in store for you all, because we're going to show you how talk is so cheap. It's so cheap. The past is the past. And we need to respect what was done in the past because it's already been written. But the truth is, the future is what we represent this weekend. This weekend, we will show you what the future brings. And I'm very proud to represent those people that believe and think about the power of unlimited potential and the future being not dictated by the past. The past is the past. In the future, though, you don't need to address George in the audience because you won't stand on stage against George. I represent what George is bringing. You just make sure you do what you're supposed to do. And we'll show you what we can do.
This sounds like a real war to me.
I mean, you know, this is great. This is what the 50th Olympia is all about, guys. I mean, you guys wanted it, we're gonna bring it. You know, and that's what it's all about. You know, obviously tensions are very high. We all want to be Mr. Olympia. That's what we trained for. That's what we all got into this sport to do, is to become a champion. Now, all these guys have earned their right to challenge for that title. Kai, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You haven't earned a point. You haven't earned a point in 4.5 years. It's subjective. That's bodybuilding, man. Like what?
You know what? I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. I want you to be just as gracious on Sunday. I can't wait to hear your interview on Sunday.
This is great.
I want to look you in your eyes on Sunday.
Hey,
I'm waiting for Sunday.
That's great.
I represent the people that are looking forward to Sunday. I'm ready for Sunday right now. But I'm going to enjoy Saturday and Friday when we show what you ain't got.
Oh, man.
How about that?
This is great.
How about that?
This is great. This is going to sound so great. This is going to be beautiful. It's beautiful. You see how upset he got? Hey, man, when you get desperate, you make faces like this, man.
Desperate? It's not desperate. I'm going to show you desperate when we do those quarter tournaments. How about that?
Talk is cheap, man. I mean, we've done this.
When you get finished, go to the hotel room and say a prayer.
We've done this dance, man.
Go to your hotel room and say a prayer.
3-0.
Say a prayer.
3-0.
Say a prayer. Because Sunday's here.
Maybe, excuse me, break. Maybe we should just let George and Holly duke it out.
Now that's a
Why you
competition
guys-
I think we'd all like to see.
But why these two guys are fighting Friday and Saturday? I like what Kai said earlier, though. Don't let me stop you. I had to stop you.
Get ready
But
to-
Kai said, I'm ready to do this now. I would sure love to see some of that.
Well, I'd like to see something right about now. Any fans want to see something right about now? Anybody want to show anybody anything now? Any volunteers? Dennis Wolf, you always want to throw a big double bicep out somewhere. You want to give the fans a little preview? Tomorrow night. That's the prejudging. Phil, we'll let that sink in a little bit, do you see if anybody's feeling gutsy here today, but Phil, I gotta ask, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask. People keep talking to trash talk. Is it trash talk when you're throwing facts out there? You said he hasn't gotten a point off of you in 4 years. He's 0-3, and all this stuff. Is that trash talk or is that just speaking the truth?
I mean, I guess. Yeah. At the end of the day, I mean, facts are the facts. And, I like to speak truth. And the truth is that I've won the last 3 years. And the last time I did lose to Kai Greene was at the March 2010 Arnold Classic. And I worked really hard to try to make sure that would never happen again, because I felt that that was a very close contest. Now, let's get something clear. I respect every athlete up here. Each and every one of them have earned the right to stand up on this podium, to stand up on that Olympia stage, time and time again. I even respect their fans because, they are the ones that support these athletes to do their very, very best. But when asked, and you can give yourself a round of applause because I understand one major thing, that everybody is a fan of bodybuilding that's in here. Each and every one of you guys is a fan of bodybuilding. You may not be a Phil Heath fan, you may not be a Kai Greene fan, or whatever it may be. You're a bodybuilding fan, and that's what means a lot to me and all these athletes up here. Because when we're training for the Olympia, and we're searching, for a little added motivation, when we are able to check on our social feeds and emails and what have you, and understand that, wow, I'm really having a bad day, and I know that these guys are having probably the best day. How am I going to, overcome obstacles? And it's because of you guys' energy, your positive feedback, makes us go that extra step, makes us more accountable for our actions. So obviously with me, I would be stupid to think that I would sacrifice what I do every year to come up and say I'm going to lose. That's just stupid. That doesn't make any sense. I give everything I got every year, just like these guys do. When you're the underdog, you can say, I want to kick the guy's ass, I want to take nobody's crap, and I'm going to beat this guy, and everybody cheers. But when you're the champion, and you say the same thing, because you want it more than anything, he looks down upon. But I'm here to tell you, I believe in myself, I believe in, my sponsors, my family, my friends, and my fans. I give them all the respect in the world. I I do my very best. My best will always be good enough, and I've proven it. It's not just talk when you go to your house and you have Sandals in your house. It's a fact. But with that said, I mean, like people said,
today is a new day. Tomorrow is a new day.
And it's going to be beautiful.
The future is upon us. The past is over.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, Kaiser Donis.
But overall, I'm very, very excited. I'm dedicating this Olympia win to my late father, Don Heath, who passed away in March. I made sure that throughout his struggle with amyloidosis that I was able to, see him in the city of Seattle, Washington, where I grew up, and mend those ties that were once broken back in the day, and to look him in the eye and tell him that I will always represent my last name the best way I can for you, and to look on my legacy as a great person, not just a great athlete. I respect each and every one of these guys, and I expect their best, just like how they expect mine. But I told my father before he passed that, I'm going to bring one home for him, and that's what I intend to do. I'd be foolish to come up here, like I said before.
That's what the first three should have been. That's what the first three should have been. I respect your father. I respect anyone who's had a father. I didn't have one.
You know what? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Is the past.
You know what? You've talked about the past your whole entire career, making excuses, talking about you think you're the only person that's ever gone through something in your life.
Excuses.
Everybody knows
making
your story.
Excuses.
Yes.
Making excuses.
Yes.
You know nothing of what you're talking about.
You know nothing of what you're talking about.
You know nothing of what you're talking about.
You know nothing about me, Kai, and that's your problem.
That's my problem?
Yes.
I have no problem with not knowing everything about you.
How are you
going to know everything about
This is the type of class that we have with Kai Greene people.
I'm here to
You're
beat you.
trying to talk about the late father, and this is what I have to deal with. He's the type of guy that wants to represent bodybuilding.
It's not about not respecting a champion. Listen, man, 2013 was 2013. 2014, every man came here to do their best to win. Now, if you want to rest on your laurels for the past, and you want everybody to hold hands and sing Negro spirituals with you for the past, well, that's wrong.
This guy has so
and that's what I'm here to make sure I represent.
I can't believe this. But you know what, guys? This is what happens when you get desperate. This is what happens when you get upset. I was asked to speak about the fact. That's it. That's it. That's it, guys. I was speaking the truth. And if the truth hurts, I mean, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
All right, well, you know what, Phil, let's go.
Hold on, it's just unfortunate, guys. It's just unfortunate. Because I have been busting my ass, just like everybody else in here. I'm not making excuses. I was asked a question, and I was answering it. You, by no means, have the right to interrupt me while I'm talking about my father. Period. You have no right to do that. I understand this is a competition, and I understand.
This was not about your father. This was not about Kai Greene not respecting your father. Just like when Kai Greene signed the poster yesterday, it was not about not respecting you. You were the champion of 2013, not 2014. And any man that came here with the opportunity to expect to do their best to win has no right to go ahead and advance himself and do that.
Interrupt you when you're actually trying to talk.
Bill, just kick all his assets and have you over.
There you go.
So let's do it, Phil. Kick my assets then. I'm here. Talk is cheap.
Guy, Phil wants to talk about the facts. Give me 3 facts as to why your physique will beat Phil Heath's on that stage Saturday night. 3 facts.
God, you scaring me.
I respect you, brother.
Hang on, let him answer.
I respect you. But I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses for you. Everyone came here with the expectation to be the best. And if we don't hold hands with you and are not ready to turn around and respect you because you won 2014, suddenly we're being disrespectful? That's not true. 2014 is 2014. 2013 is the past. I am not wrong, just like any of the other athletes here that have come with the
Were
expectation.
you wrong by writing that last year? Yes or no?
What do you mean was I wrong? What do you mean?
Were you wrong by writing that last year? Yes.
Absolutely not.
See?
Absolutely not.
See, guys?
Absolutely not.
Humble champion.
Absolutely not.
Champion. Hey, how about this? How about this, Kai? How about this?
Pose down now.
Friday, Saturday night.
Pose down now.
We're gonna get it on.
Let's do it. Do it now.
It's gonna be a beautiful thing because the fans want it. You guys want to see a show, right? You guys want to see a show, right? Well, wishful thinking. But the fact of the matter is that
The fact of the matter is, you have the past. It's done. It's done.
All right, let's get past the past.
I
We got a
respect the
second
past,
here.
and the past is in the record books already, and that's good. But we're moving forward.
Kai, I'm looking for some facts here. He wants to talk facts. Trash is done. We're not going to talk trash. We're going to talk facts. Give me 3 facts as to why you will
can't
meet
do it.
Phil Heath
You
on
can't do
Saturday
it.
night.
You just gave him a chance and he started
Wow.
rambling on.
Can't, don't you interrupting again.
Come on, Kai, give me 3.
Here we go. Fact 1, we'll outweigh him by 40 pounds. Fact 2, we'll be wide. Fact 3, it's all over from the rear. And that's just it, that's how it's gonna be. How about that? Is that 3, Phil?
Here's 3 facts, Phil.
How about that?
Now, I'm no mathematician, but if you're outweighing Phil by 40 pounds, does that put you in a 285 range?
How's that feel though, Phil? Did you hear it? Are you thinking about it? Is it marinating in there somewhere? You understand what that means?
If you want to talk about education, I definitely know what things mean. But
Phil, give me 3 facts as to why Kai can't beat you on stage.
2011, 2012, and 2013.
That's the past.
Those are facts.
Tex, I gotta say, that's pretty good, man.
I think this is, I've never seen Kai talk this fast, man.
Kai's man. Kai, did you go so far as already picked out a place in the house to put your standout statue?
We are going to go to 20 different boys and girls clubs of America.
And tell them don't worry about losing.
That's right. Because on the heels of loss, there are very, very important lessons that can be learned. You teach a man how to be a man, how to develop the muscles of character that are true and real. Sounds like a joke.
No, it doesn't.
I tell you what, there's one thing you can't argue with, and that is when a person decides to aim to be their best and they make it to overcome the obstacles that are before them without making excuses. But they work hard, and that's the expectation. When they do that, we can't knock them for that. We can't stand in the way of dreaming. It's what we expect for them to do. And the people that don't do it, we turn around and we scorn them. We tell them that that's what they should do.
Dennis Wolf, what the hell did Kai just say? No idea.
Sorry, I just didn't listen because that's already too much for me, and I'm already deaf here.